Greetings from the shores of the Baltic Sea, here in Latvia, for the next country guide. This is one of the new rallies, yet this guide will be rather short, because it is very similar to Estonia and Finland. A setup made for one of them will also work here in Latvia. I would actually recommend to not find your fast gravel setup here in Latvia. Rather, find a setup in Estonia or Finland and just use that here. Why? Because Latvia has too much room of error forgiveness and too much leeway. A setup made here might not show you where something needs more control, and then you'd struggle using it somewhere else. But that issue is not there, the other way around. I believe Estonia was one of the favorite locations for many, and I guess Latvia will now take over that spot. For two reasons. It is fast and it is easy. A newcomer or beginner will have more moments of satisfaction here than at more challenging rallies. Yet it is still driven very quickly, giving a sense of sensation. Similar to the setup, I cannot really tell you anything new for the driving here either. It is basically everything I said about Estonia, without many of the dangers. There are no roadside Hinkelsteins or hidden hay bales or excavators trying to lure you into a crash. The only section in Latvia that threads a fine line with little room for error is right here in the bumpy forest part. But it's over after just a few meters. At this point, I would be tempted to claim if you really struggle to not crash in Latvia, it is a skill issue. But I got the impression that the term is nowadays understood as an insult by some, even though I do not know why, since skill is literally accessible to anyone. Talent might play a role in how fast someone can improve skill, and surely there is a value question of whether training a certain skill is really worth your personal time in the end. But skill itself in anything is not a property of the elite upper class or something. Well, you know that, otherwise you would never watch a literal guide on how to do something better. But if you have insight into why that term got a bad reputation, please let me know. I do suspect it might stem from English not being my first language, and some cultural context is going over my head here. Anyway, enjoy the rest of the ride, and I'll promise the next guide will be a rally with more to talk about. Until next time, tranquil madness.